There was once a time when the British Army ruled over the world, but the current situation of the English Defence Force is not good, and with more cuts proposed in the number of troops, experts are worried that the UK Army will stand up to any war or threats. Now, in further embarrassment, the Royal Navy's £3 billion aircraft carrier is in dry dock. Since October of last year, the ship, named the HMS Prince of Wales, entered the dock for repairs on the starboard propeller shaft. Now, according to a report from UK media, portside shaft of the ship also needs to be repaired, which has delayed the deployment of the Prince of Wales. Last year, Britain also approved downsizing of the army by 10,000 personnel, bringing the effective number to a mere 72,500. This comes as the UK is constantly supplying weapons and support to Ukraine. Tobias Selwood, a senior Conservative MP, had asked the government to reverse the cuts and be on war footing in wake of the Russia-Ukraine war. Recently, there have been reports of US Senior General telling Defence Secretary Ben Wallace that the British Army is no longer regarded as a top-level fighting force. But the experts think it is going to be hard for the UK to replenish all its stocks.
It is going to be very difficult for the UK government to invest sufficient funds in the military, in the army, in the navy, and the air force, etc., to get enough equipment, to get enough weaponry, particularly because we've given a lot of weapons to Ukraine.
Nonetheless, the UK's $57 billion defence budget is second largest in NATO after the US. But given the threat of war spilling over from Ukraine to Europe, experts are calling for expanding the defence budget. Now, the Sunak government is on a tight purse amid the protests in the country over economic conditions. Sunak has distanced himself from the pledges made by Liz Truss of hiking the defence spending from 2 to 3% of the GDP. WION, now available in your country. Download the app now. Get all the news on the move.